How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Tokyo Game Show sale that runs through October 8th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $7.99, Islanders New Shores is a minimalist city builder where you create colorful settlements across procedurally generated islands, blending peaceful creativity with puzzle-like strategy that rewards careful planning and smart placement. Featuring 50 levels, 6 biomes, and 44 building types, each run feels fresh as you balance efficiency, scoring, and aesthetics to craft unique, thriving landscapes that evolve with each choice. Expanded features like sandbox mode for freeform play, photo mode with filters and rotating cameras, tactical boons, and Twitch integration add depth and replayability, while refreshed visuals and a 75-minute original soundtrack make the experience both relaxing and endlessly engaging. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $8.49, Saturday Morning RPG It's So Bad Edition is an episodic JRPG inspired by 1980s Saturday morning cartoons where you play Marty Michael Hall, a high schooler granted extraordinary powers that put him in the crosshairs of the villainous Commander Hood. Across 5 episodes, you'll battle enemies in active turn-based combat, explore colorful locations in Shadow Valley and beyond, and collect items to level up and strengthen Marty while enjoying humorous, over-the-top storylines. Featuring a full soundtrack by Vince DiCola and Kenny Meredith, the game combines nostalgic music with vibrant, cartoon-style visuals for a fun, retro adventure. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $5.59, Exo Calibre is a vertical-scrolling shoot-'em-up where you pilot elite Excalibur Knights in advanced exomechs tasked with restoring order after AI drones go rogue and threaten humanity. Choose from 3 unique pilots, each with distinct shot types and melee weapons, and blast through swarms of enemies and massive bosses while chasing high scores and leaderboard supremacy across story, arcade, boss rush, and time rush modes. Featuring colorful 2D pixel art, charming character designs, and a lighthearted narrative delivered through cutscenes and comms dialogue, the game blends fast-paced action with strategic positioning and weapon mastery. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and only about 2 hours to platinum. For $8.74, Aureole Wings of Hope is a physics-based side-scrolling platformer that propels you through the skies at sonic speeds, following Ramilla and Rylith as they fight to reclaim their home from demonic forces. The game combines fast-paced aerial movement with precise platforming, challenging timing, and momentum-based mechanics that make every jump, glide, and dash feel thrilling and dynamic. With colorful, stylized visuals, intuitive controls, and a focus on fluid aerial combat and exploration, players experience a unique blend of high-speed action and engaging level design that rewards skillful navigation. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $9.74, Starlight Legacy is a 16-bit inspired JRPG set in the post-medieval Avaria Kingdom, where you follow warriors Ignis and Terrell on a quest to restore the withered Eternity Tree and save the realm from unrest and separatist movements. Explore 4 richly detailed provinces in any order, traveling seamlessly between towns, dungeons, and open fields while encountering enemies and bosses that scale with your progress. With menu-driven, turn-based combat, powerful relics to collect, and occasional 3D flight sequences to traverse the overworld, the game combines nostalgic 2D pixel art aesthetics with modern enhancements, creating a non-linear, immersive adventure full of strategy and exploration. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $8.74, Wings of Endless is a pixel art action RPG platformer where you step into the boots of Haruku, a brash bounty hunter whose routine task turns into an epic adventure uncovering the secrets of a long-forgotten war. Guided by his enigmatic talking owl, Owlie, and accompanied by unexpected allies, you'll traverse diverse landscapes, from arid deserts and marshlands to dense forests and icy zones, solving puzzles, battling a wide variety of enemies, and completing numerous side missions that deepen the story. Dynamic real-time combat lets you switch between 3 unique heroes, while crafting consumables and uncovering hidden secrets adds strategy and replayability to this vibrant, expansive world. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $9.99, Assault Suit Leynos 2 Saturn Tribute is a 90s-style mecha side-scrolling shooter making its Western debut, where you pilot the Leynos assault suit in a war between the Zenith Federation and the Republic of Sandlar. Across 7 intense stages, customize your suit and weapons, choose auto or manual aiming, and tackle waves of mechanized enemies while the camera adapts to your loadout. Modern features like rewind, quick save and load, slow mode, enhanced boost, and rapid fire make the classic 32-bit action more accessible, all wrapped in robot anime-inspired visuals and storytelling. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 6 hours to platinum. For $5.99, 3D Don't Die Mr. Robot is a colorful arcade-style arena game where you play as Mr. Robot, trapped in the hazardous neon dungeon and surviving by collecting explosive fruits that chain react to obliterate enemies and rack up points. This 3D reboot of the 2D cult hit adds new dimensions of chaos with remix modes handcrafted challenges, arcade modes high score intensity, and lime attack modes zany twists, all while maintaining addictive, fast-paced, top-down combat. Collect coins to unlock shades, hats, shoes, and more, challenge online leaderboards, and jam to a pulse-pounding soundtrack that matches the frantic action. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $9.99, Under Defeat is a vertically scrolling shoot-'em-up where you pilot a helicopter capable of moving in 8 directions using just fire and bomb buttons while mastering a unique tilt mechanic that angles your shots and adds tactical depth. With the addition of a satellite-like option unit, strategic charging, and responsive controls, every encounter balances precision, timing, and risk as you navigate waves of enemies. This 2024 edition includes New Order mode in 16:9, sharper textures, 4 selectable soundtracks, including a new score from Shinji Hosoe, and preserves the original arcade mode for classic fans, all set against a gritty, realistic war between the German-speaking Empire and the English-speaking Union. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Robobeat is a roguelike rhythm shooter where you play as Ace, a bounty hunter chasing the eccentric robot showman Frazer through a vibrant techno playground, combining shooting, wall running, sliding, bunny hopping, and grappling, all in perfect sync with the beat. Navigate procedurally generated levels while equipping an evolving arsenal of guns and melee weapons, unlocking new tracks, utilities, and modifications as you groove through dynamic, music-responsive environments. With fast-paced action, fluid platforming, and a remix system that keeps every run fresh and unpredictable, Robobeat challenges your reflexes, timing, and rhythm mastery in a non-stop dance of destruction. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $7.49, RoboDunk is a roguelike combat dunk ball game where robots soar for sky-high dunks, tackle opponents, and wield explosive weapons in chaotic matches that change every run. Choose paths through randomized arenas, unlock new bots and upgrades, and grow your team with permanent skills and stat boosts while piecing together the game's quirky lore about the meaning of dunk. Fast-paced mechanics let you charge jumps from massive dunks, ram enemies, and wield weapons from lasers to shock rings while navigating hazards like spiky rollers, tornadoes, and meteors, and whether in single-player or full local co-op, the action remains fun, unpredictable, and packed with strategic, chaotic, and satisfying sports mayhem. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $9.99, Wingspan is a relaxing, award-winning strategy card game where 1 to 5 players take on the role of bird enthusiasts seeking to discover and attract the best birds to their wildlife preserves. Each bird you play creates powerful combinations in one of 3 habitats, enhancing actions like laying eggs, drawing cards, or gathering food, while many of the 170 unique birds feature abilities inspired by real-life behaviors such as hunting, fishing, or flocking. With beautifully animated birds, authentic sound recordings, and competitive engine-building gameplay, Wingspan offers multiple ways to score points through bird placement, bonus cards, and end-of-round goals, delivering a tranquil yet deeply strategic board game experience. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $7.99, Death Come True is an interactive live-action movie game where your choices shape the story and determine which ending you see, combining cinematic storytelling with simple swipe and tap controls. You play a man who wakes up in a mysterious hotel with no memory, discovers a bound woman, and soon finds himself accused as a serial killer on the news, unraveling a tense science fiction mystery created by Kazutaka Kodaka, the mind behind the Danganronpa series. Along the way, you can collect death medals by experiencing different deaths, unlocking special cinematic sequences called Death Tube for a deeper look at the story. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $9.74, Shogun Showdown is a turn-based combat game blending roguelike progression and deck-building strategy, where you carefully position yourself, time attacks, and combo upgraded tiles to prepare for epic battles against the Shogun. As you play, death becomes a step toward mastery, unlocking new characters, skills, and attacks while refining your deck for optimal performance, and in the beautifully pixelated, Japanese-inspired world, every encounter demands careful tactical thinking, planning, and precise timing to succeed. With strategic depth, rewarding progression, and charming visuals, the game offers a challenging yet addictive turn-based experience. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. I actually haven't played a single one of these games before, so I can't give any of them my personal seal of approval. They do look pretty fun, though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.